Hi guys. Hi. Good morning. We're going to start off with some bands. Take your band overhead. Hello. Take your band overhead and then we're going to pull down. So we're exhaling and exhaling. Good. And then when you're ready, good to see everybody. Good morning. Hello. And then we're going to add on. So when you pull down, see if you can lift your heels and then exhale, lift your heels. Exhale, the knees are soft. Hello. And you're lifting up your heels as you pull your band down in front of your face to your chest. Pull and pull. You got it. And lift up your heels so the arms go wide into a stretch. The band touches your chest. Your heels are lifting. Try 4 more. 4, and they're in front of your band is in front of you the whole time. 3. I'll change my angle here in a moment. 2. Good. And 1. Now we're going to let the band come down. Let your band be underneath your heels. 1 is easier, 2 is harder. So your heels are going to definitely are bisecting the center. You're going to bend your elbows and you're going to feel your biceps. Slowly lower or controlled lower. And exhale up. Good. And up. And 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Good. 9, 10, and keep going. Your knees are long. 11, but they're soft. 12, 13, 14, 15, and we're doing 5 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now we're going to let that go. Take the band behind your upper back. Palms face up. Now we're going to push out with your exhale. The neck is easy. 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to add on if you would like. You notice that I'm in a little bit like a hip shoulder width stance. You can add on a squat with your chest press. A squat with your chest press. Your knees line up with your second toe. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let's do 5 more here. 11, good, and 12, 13, good, strong. 14, 1 more, and 15. All right, now we're going to take probably a lighter band if you have one. We're going to do a lateral raise. So your heel is standing on your band. The same side hand is going to open out to the side. This is a longer lever, so it is probably going to be a lighter band, or just give yourself more slack. Yep. 4, notice how you're not leaning away. 5, from the arm. 6, 7, 8, good, you're tall. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, shoulders. 15, but you're not using your neck. 16, you're not using your upper trapezius. 17, you're just using that shoulder. 18, and your wrist is solid. 19, now at 20, we're going to switch the hands. So step on the other the band with your other heel, same side heel as your arm. That's working. You lift up. It's okay if the first couple you realize you have to adjust it harder or easier. Make the adjustment. And your hand is beside you, not behind you. You can see it in your peripheral vision. Shoulder, 9, good. Exhale, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now we take it to the other heel and to the other hand. We're going to do the front. So heel, arm in front now. Now it's easy for the body to get twisted on this one, so stay forward, stay square. Shoulder, long wrist. Give yourself more slack if it's too much, because this is a long lever again. Good, and make sure you're not leaning back. Everybody looks good. All right, try 10 more. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, other side. Lift that heel on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You got it. Now, you might need a heavier weight again, or medium at least, for triceps. I'm going to tilt it up. Yep, grab a sip if you'd like. Good. Tricep. Overhead tricep press. One arm is behind your skull. One hand is at your lower back like an anchor. You're going to exhale and push. There it is. Push the top arm up and exhale. Good. And 3, elbow tall. 4, 5, 6, 7, back of the arm. 8, and you're controlling it on the way up. 9, and on the way down. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, and then take the other arm up, and then we're going to do that on the other side. So you're going to take a tricep up, 2, 3, 4, 5, good. Feel the back of your arm. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Nice job. Now we're going to add on, we're going to take the band behind the upper back. Palms face up. And I want you to imagine you're going breaststroking. So you're swimming, you're going to go forward in a narrow and then wide. Forward, narrow, wide. So yeah, this is a chance to grab another band if you need it. We are going to add on with the legs, so I wanted to make sure your arms felt settled. The legs is going to be a second position squat. Notice how it's wider than your hips. Now you can sit and stroke the arms out. Now change the arms, but don't change the legs. So go out to narrow, out to narrow. Good. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Really good. Now we're going to let that go for just a moment and take a push-up, set of push-ups on the wall. The push-ups on the wall is as far away as you want to make it hard. If you want it easier, you get in narrower or closer. If you want it harder, you step further away. Take 20 push-ups and good. 4, feel your abs. 5, shoulders are down the back. 6, 7, 8, 9, try 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And then come up, grab your band again. Take your band pretty wide, go up and behind. This is for shoulder mobility. Behind, 5 times. The arms are long, you're not wiggling the body to make this happen. Go behind and go in front. Now, behind you is going to be a place that feels really good to stretch. Find one of those places and hold, breathe. Breathe in. Now we're going to do 3 different stretches because there's 3 different attachments on the pec. So lower it an inch or so and hold, breathe in. And go 1 more lower and breathe in. You got it. Inhale. And then exhale, let that down. Now we're going to let go of the band for a moment and hold on to something. The wall is just fine. Wrap 1 foot behind the other. This is a single calf raise. So go up and down 10 times with 1 calf raise, 1 leg. If it's too hard, do 2, but do try to do some asymmetrical work here. Do as much as you can. 8 before you take the modification. Now 10 on the other side. Lift up, low, slowly lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Now the next one is a wall squat. So I want you to find a wall. If you don't have one, just do a normal squat, but I wanted to offer something different where you sit up against a wall. So you can see that I have the ability to lower down. Now you can put your hands right here on these quads. So when you lower down, your feet can walk out. That way your knees have 90 degrees flexion. Now the lower you go, like a chair. So if you imagine, you ever gone to a low chair and you have trouble sitting up, getting out of it, this is an exercise that you use for that. Feel these muscles and try to hold 10 more. 9, good. And Karen, if you want, you can put your back kind of up against the wall, but if you don't have that ability on your wall, just do the best you can. 4, yeah, 3, 2, now you're going to push back up. You can use your hands if you want. Nice. And the next one is just a 1-legged balance before we go to the floor. So take tree pose. I have 1 foot on the inner thigh, but you could put 1 foot on the calf. Now, just to keep our balance on 1-legged stability, 10, 9, 8, 7, this is also glute medius, 6, which is really critical to avoid falls, 4, 3, 2, now lower that foot, take the other foot up to your calf or your inner thigh. Tree pose is 1-legged balance, so the glute medius is getting the demand. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. Lower that down. Now we're going to take it to the floor. If you need a sip, grab it, but we're going to grab our bands and be on the floor. So grab the bands, be on the floor. Okay. When you sit, you're gonna take the band. You guys, whenever I set up my Thai yoga mat to give a Thai yoga massage, this one thinks it's her bed. And it is. Right, girl? All right, so you're gonna take your feet, your strap, around, wrap it. Now, this is the heavy band. You can also use 2 bands if you don't have enough pull. So exhale and pull. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can tell these are good posture muscles. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now release that for a moment. You can use a medium band on the next one if that band's a pretty tight one. The other option is just to grab less of the band or grab more band. But now your hands are beside you. Now you don't have it crossed this time. You're gonna pull, pull, exhale. Good. Move that band a little. Yeah. Exhale. You got it. And if you have the elastic tubings, you can put your hand inside the handle and kind of let your pinky lead the way. Otherwise, just grab the dynaband and pull. Long arms, but they're wide enough that you don't hit your fingers on the floor. So they're on either side of your hips. Neck is easy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, without any kind of band, just roll your shoulders. This is just a good practice during your day anyway for mobility. Now we're going to cross the band like an X. Place the elbows very close to your side. Open up your forearms. Exhale. 5, 6. This is therapeutic. This is shoulder rehab, but we like to do it shoulder prehab before we need any help. These small muscles that keep the shoulders balanced and strength, since most of our daily tasks, the shoulders are forward. We have to go after strengthening the backside, or there's an imbalance in the shoulder joint and they get rounded forward, but we don't want that. So we're going to do these exercises. 3, 2, 1. Now again, move your shoulders. You could even move your neck. I'm going to turn to you so you can see. The next one is, it's rear fly. Again, rear shoulders. You're going to try to make, it's almost like a reverse hug a tree or a T. Your arms are a little lower than your shoulders. You have a little circular feel to your elbows, your arms, but you're opening your arms to the side. Exhale. Neck is easy and clean, but shoulders are working. Sitting up tall if you can, and if it's hard to sit up tall, sit on something. 3, 2, and 1. Now uncross them, move your shoulders around. If you need to sit, grab it. We're going to do a little ab crunch plus a bicep curl. So for demonstration purposes, I'm going to show you a couple different ways. So you bend the elbows and straighten them. So if you have osteoporosis, you can avoid the flexion of your spine, and this would be yours. Now, you can also make it harder if you want to add that ab crunch by pulling into that flexion and bend your elbows. Now, you want to find what works for you, but if you want the add-on to make it harder, you lift your elbows. That's another way. So it's abs plus biceps, but please remember your modification can be up here. Now your neck is easy. You're probably looking at the top of your toes to keep your neck in an easy place. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then come back up, move those shoulders, We're gonna take a stretch to counterbalance the arms. So take your hand back, go up. This is called the rack. It's one of my favorite posture stretches. Your fingers are pointing back, your elbows are soft. Lift your heart. You keep a pomegranate between your chin and your chest so your neck is safe, neutral. Your chest and shoulders are opening. Breathe in, inhale, and then exhale, come back and just release. Hold our hands and you're going to massage them in a circle. This also gives synovial fluid, the WD-40 of your joints, liquid to, it's like a WD-40, it's a lubricant. So now we're going to add a heavy band, wrap it around your feet. Another option if you don't have a heavy band is to take 2 bands. Now you cross it like an X. Now I'm holding on to the tube so that as soon as we start pulling, we've got tension. As soon as you start pulling, you've got tension. Now you're going to pull the right arm and rotate right. You're going to pull the left arm and rotate left. Pull the right arm and rotate right. Pull the left arm and rotate left. Pull right. And now I'll try to see, can you feel, is your range of motion on the right side the same as on the left side? Can you give conscious attention so that you can even up your rotations? And if not, don't worry. If one side's just tighter, we're going to do a stretch in a moment. So 10 more, 9, 8, and rotate 7, pull 6. You'll still feel your bicep. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, exhale, 1. Really good. Let go of the band for a moment. Sit any way you want to. So I'll just sit crisscross applesauce as a demo. Go out arms, rotate, 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 rotate. Put your hands down and then hold that pose. 10, 5, 2, inhale, open up your arms, go to the other side. Your hands come down, you're rotating. Yep, your hands go down, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale, gently come back. Nice, and just give yourself a little bit of a shoulder roll. We're going to go back to the medium band. So take your medium band, put it around your feet that are long, your stretched out knees. I'm going to move away from the wall so I have a little bit more room. Now we're going to do a pattern which we know is good for the brain to keep neuroplasticity. So at first, I want you to take 5 long arm pulls. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, 1, and then 5 letter T's. 5, 4, arms are open to the side. 3, yep, lifting. 2, 1. Now 5 biceps. So there's a pattern. Now it's up to you. If you want to do the lean back biceps, please do. If you need to stay upright, please do. 3. So you're getting what we're doing. 2. Now this time do 3 low pulls. 3, 2, 1. Now 3 letter T's. Out wide. 3, 2, 1. Now 3 biceps. You might add a lean. 3, 2, 1. Now 2 of each of those. 2 low pulls. 1, 2. 2 letter T's. 1, 2. 2 biceps. 1. Now 1 of each. So we're going to sit tall, pull low, pull wide, bicep. Sit tall, pull low, pull wide, bicep. And remembering where you are is good for retention memory. You know, when you walk in a room and you can't remember what you were there for, that's retention memory. That's an example. So we're practicing that part of our brain. Bicep. Low, wide, bicep. Low, wide, bicep. One more of these, guys. Low, wide, bicep. And then take a little breather. Let that go. Now take your feet soles together. Imagine you're making a butterfly wing and hinge forward until you feel an inner thigh stretch. Hello, Gil. And hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then gently come up. Now take your legs out like a V and stretch forward. Legs are wide like a V and stretch forward. And then, and then just relax your neck. 10. If you need more stretch, pull your toes back. 10. That's exactly right, Karen. Right there is where you want to feel it. On the inner thighs. They cross the knee. And so you might notice that your knees feel better after these kind of stretches. They cross the knees. How would it feel? 10. Now inhale and come up, and you get to sit however you want. I'm going to sit crisscross applesauce. Take your arms out, go up and over. Now this is lateral flexion. You could, if you can, go to your forearm till it's on the floor. Now in this lateral flexion, you want to try to breathe into your rib cage that's exposed to the sky. Oh, I love it. Now rotate towards the floor a little bit. We're going to get the back side of that lat and that QL. Rotate towards the sky a little bit. Now take an inhale. Now go up. You want to be very tall, and then up and over. Your hand or maybe your forearm. Breathe into that rib cage that's going to the sky. Good, lengthen that top elbow if you can. Now rotate towards the floor a little bit. It's going to get your back side of your shoulder and your QL, your back. Rotate towards the sky a little bit. Inhale, come up. Now pat yourself on the back and grab your elbow. Good, and lean a little bit with that tricep. Ooh, feels so good. Inhale. Yeah, so you've got one elbow and you're leaning away from it, so you got a tricep. Hold on to your other elbow and go the other way. Love it. Good, and then let your hands down and let's take 3 full breaths up. So we don't take many full breaths during the day, we're occupied with other things. So our only goal is breathe in as much as you can. Every cell gets new life. Every lung cell gets new breath. Exhale, release all the air that you can without stress. Inhale as big and fully as you can. And exhale, release any tension in the body. Let your mind be clear. It's on all day. So just for this moment, just feel how your body, your breathing is. And then exhale. And then just let your hands go to your heart and take a moment to give yourself appreciation for caring for your physical vessel. And give yourself appreciation for caring for your mind, for caring for your breathing. Just notice how once your cup is full, it's much easier to be a light in the world. So we're going to keep the intention that we keep peace within ourselves, our mind, body, and spirit, and that way we're also a better light to the world. So whenever you're ready, you can come back into the room, and with so much appreciation. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to zoom in on the cutest one in the whole world, just because she's so cute. This is when I set up the Thai yoga mat to give a Thai yoga massage. She's always in here warming it up. That's client, right? Bye guys. Have a great day. See you later.